Hello everybody, West Coast Doug here. Gonna show you some of my alternative vehicles. This here is an electric JJ scooter. Pretty dead right now, but it has headlight, tail light, brake light, turn signals, just about everything you need. It is actually street legal on residential streets. Mine has the luggage compartment in the back there, so what we went ahead and did is we put two 12-volt motorcycle batteries in there and ran them in parallel with the two batteries that come in there, which are pretty much just, you know, power wheel batteries, but they pull a lot of amps. I mean, they put out a lot of amps. They're good batteries. But before the modification, we were getting about, well, it said it would do 22 miles an hour, but we were getting about 18. After we added the extra batteries, we ended up getting somewhere in the neighborhood of 34, 35 miles an hour. And it would not slow down going uphill anymore. So that's that guy. Neat little guy. My kid pretty much just smashes that all around now. But that's the JJ. Next would be a little step up from the JJ. It's this 150cc, not only street legal but freeway legal scooter. It says it'll do 60 miles an hour. Actually, it says it'll do 70 miles an hour. And I actually topped it out at 60 last night with just me on it. But really nice ride, smooth. It's a single cylinder, 149cc, air-cooled, automatic transmission. Lots of luggage compartments and stuff. There's the glove box there. And then we got the lots of space in there. It's where you put your fuel. Somewhere around 70 miles to the gallon, which is great. Perfect for just the little Safeway trips or convenience store lotto. Whoever won that Mega Millions last night's the lucky guy. You know, all the same good stuff on it as the JJ, and then some. We're gonna soup this guy up with we're gonna add another carb to it, and we're gonna put a super trap, maybe a little better muffler, and try to squeeze about 70 plus miles an hour out of this guy. But she gets up and goes. See if I can start her. So it has this key that remotely starts it by pushing this here button, but my battery is dead, you know, so what we have to resort to is just sticking the key in the ignition, turning it, and it has an optional kickstart. So we'll try to kick her over. Pretty sweet little toy. Lots of fun. That's that. We'll move on to the next vehicle right now. So this is the next guy on my alternative fuel list of vehicles. Probably like, what? And yes, it's a full-size Chevy pickup truck. 08 Silverado. Quad cab, you know, just about every luxury you could think of inside. You wouldn't even know that it's a truck inside. It rides just like a Cadillac, and I found out because it's the only full-size pickup that boxes the front end. But it has some interesting features that makes it an alternative fuel vehicle. One of which is the flex fuel. Basically means I can run it on ethanol or pump gas. Up in Sacramento, where I was working recently, I found the ethanol for about $2 a gallon. Ridiculous. Everyone else was paying about $3 a gallon. Here closer to my house, it's a little bit different. Costs a little bit more. But this truck has a 15,000 pound payload. Transmission has its own sweet setup. If I just put a bag of cement in the back of the truck, it'll change all the shift points on the truck. Now let's take a look at this drivetrain. Well, specifically the drive shaft. I don't know if you can see it there, but it is huge. It is a monster. That's gotta be close to 6 inches in diameter. It goes all the way up, solid to the yoke, and all the way back. It's a really tough truck. She's got a Vortec V8. Now how the ethanol works is you can put ethanol or you can mix it. The truck figures it out and opens and closes the injectors accordingly. You get a little less gas mileage with the ethanol, but with the price you pay, it's not too bad considering. A few mods we're going to do to this, of course, we get a little better cold air intake going. I'm going to put a chip in it, and definitely probably one of the first things, of course, I'll get some wheels and tires, and I think I want to airbag it too. You know, I like jacked up vehicles, but this truck, I've seen a lot of them lowered, and I've seen a lot of them raised up, and by far it looks better sitting in the weeds. But I'll need bags to get it back up where I need to go. Inside, the dash tells you like everything that's going on with the truck, and I mean absolutely everything, from air pressure to how many miles per gallon you're using at the time to what cylinders you're using at that time. It'll switch from 4 to 8 cylinders depending on how you're using the truck. So, you know, it boasts the best gas mileage of any full-size truck, and I can attest to that. The average is 22, and I'm right up in there. So that's the last in our alternative fuel vehicles, unless you want to count my Element skateboard. Alright, man, this is West Coast Doug. I'm out.